Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Y'all, President Biden said that everyone is looking at him saying, why don't we get this done? Why don't you do something? The president said he don't have the support that he needs. Y'all, either love him or hate him. It's up to you. But President Biden and all presidents, not just President Biden, is a figurehead. All they do is sign the dotted line after Congress has done their job. But first, Congress has to do their job. So he is completely right. He really can't do nothing until Congress does his job. He also said that Joe Manchin will not support anything to help the American people. Y'all, I believe Joe Manchin needs to just go over to the Republican side and get away from the Democrats, because he's wearing that title as a Democrat, but he is far from a Democrat. He is 100% Republican. He is just in the Democrat Party to put a monkey wrench in it. That's all he is. He's the Democrat monkey wrench. So he needs to go on over to the Republicans. If he thinks like a Republican, he needs to be with them. Manchin said the Democrats support the president. Well, it sure don't look like it to me. It sure don't look like all of them support him. I'm sure a few of them does, but not all of them. I really believe that they put President Joe Biden in office. They helped put him in office so they would have a puppet. And y'all, where is Nancy Pelosi? Has anybody heard from her? I hadn't seen or heard from her in a while now. You know, there for a long time, you couldn't get her off the camera and you couldn't shut her mouth up. But now, where is she? But since Nancy Pelosi is missing in action, now we have Joe Manchin taking her place and going against getting anything passed for the American people. If y'all remember right, Nancy Pelosi, she kept saying no to everything on that second stimulus bill. Every time they would get close to something, she would move the goalpost and say no. She wanted everything. She did not want to compromise. And now it looks like Joe Manchin has taken her place here. Then we've got the mooch man McConnell saying point blank that he will block anything President Biden tries to get done. And he's still saying that they are working on a bipartisan agreement. Well, how can he say both things? How can he say that he will block anything that President Biden wants to get done, and then out of the other side of his mouth saying that he is working on a bipartisan plan? It don't make sense. We need to get these old senile people out of office. They're forgetting what they're saying. Y'all, the midterms is coming up, and we need to get these people out of office. They've overstayed their welcome. That's why I've always said we need term limits to get these people out of office before they get complacent and just don't care. Y'all, they need to get this done so the people on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA can get the help that they need. Oh yeah, and other people too, not just these people that's on Social Security. Everybody needs help, but it's not right to help the young people that are just too lazy to work, and then the people that built this country, the older people, the veterans, the disabled, just kick them to the curb and give them nothing. It just is not right. In the midterms, I know that you're going to say that you have your favorite people in office. Some of the people that's in office is your favorites. I'm sure you don't dislike them all. There's a few that you do like. And you will say that the ones that you like has not done anything to hold the American people up from getting stimulus payments or a stimulus package. You're going to say that they hadn't done anything to stop this. But let me ask you, what have they done to help it? What have they done to help the situation? And then after you pause and think and can't think of an answer for that, then I will say vote them all out of office. We may not get better. Who knows? But we sure can't get any worse. Y'all, these people needs to go. They have forgotten about the American people. Somehow or another, they've come up with the notion that it's whatever they want or need, and the hell with the American people. I thought this country was by the people and for the people. Looks like them rats up in Washington forgot about that. Y'all, it's high time we let them know that we are in charge. We are in charge of our vote and their re-elections. The problem is, though, like in Kentucky, thanks a lot, Kentucky, by the way. In Kentucky, they keep voting that the mooch man back in office every time. He's been in there, 140 years? And they keep voting him back in office, and they know how he is. Good job, Kentucky. Thank you so much. Y'all, it's time we make a change. It's time that we set term limits on these people. I know they will not ever let us vote for term limits because they know that they'll be out of a job. But we can set term limits ourselves when we go in the voting booth and we cast that vote. Give them 2 terms and then vote their butts out. And I believe that when they're leaving office, a lot of times they'll campaign during their stay in office. They'll campaign to get another position because they know it's coming up that they're going to be voted out, or they just want a different position. If they're serving in office, they should not be able to campaign for another office. If they're voted out or if they leave office, they need to set out for a full term before returning into public office. Y'all, maybe something this next week will happen. We can only hope. We can only pray. We have to give this to Jesus Christ. He's the only one that can get us through all of this stuff. Y'all, please sound off in the comments below what you think about this. And give me your ideas. Give me your ideas what you think the American people needs to happen to make life easier for them. And I'm going to ask you, please don't go crazy and just put in a whole grocery list of stuff. Don't do that. Be realistic in what we need, because I really believe that these lawmakers see these YouTube videos. I don't know if they see mine or not, because there's a couple of channels that's bigger than mine. But somebody is seeing something. And just maybe the right person will see the right thing, and it will help. So please sound off and sound off hard in my comments. I'm asking you to give these politicians pure hell in my comments. Y'all, keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all of this, but we still have to fight for it. I mean, Jesus is not going to just hand feed us. We have to reach out and grab it. And with our voices, it's the only way we can do that. Y'all keep your faith in Jesus Christ. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for the world. Say a prayer for our leaders, whether you like them or not. And please say a prayer for everyone that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And just know I love you all. Until next time. Ciao.